Harvest crops, when they harvest 1 acre, they will get they will pay at least 120 to 150 cedis per acre.
Today we are going to talk about soya beans farming with the CEO of Osborne Agri Enterprise. I hope you know him. He has been on this channel for so many times and we have learned a lot from his content. So today we want to know more about soya beans farming because he's into that business and we want to know the cost involved, every information that we need to know so that we can be able to start soya beans farming. And then we also want to know the profit you stand to make starting a soya beans farming. Boss, the ball is in your court.
Soya beans, I think, is one of the best business so far as agribusiness is concerned.
Really?
Yes. But when you talk of demand, the demand is there.
Wow.
Yes. So it's a very good business.
As compared to maize or as compared to rice?
As compared to maize, rice, they are choose soya beans.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You see, the process of soya beans is not all that different from maize. Only that one or two things varies. But in soya beans, still you need your land
Mm,
as you need a land for maize. That's
okay.
the first thing.
Okay.
And choosing a land in soya beans is not all the areas in Ghana, the 16 regions that you can plant or sow soya beans,
Okay.
because soya bean itself contain a lot of nitrogen.
Mm,
So a land with a high nitrogen will not be good for soya beans.
okay.
So basically, soya beans, um, northern region, three northern regions
Mm,
be good for soya beans. If you want to go into soya beans, the three northern regions will be good so far lands
okay.
and
So
location
here
is
in Accra,
concerned.
we can plant soya
You
beans.
can probably not get the yield, and even the quality of the seed you will not get.
Oh, okay.
It will not bear fruit. It
Mm,
will grow, but will not get bear fruit.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how will you know that this soil is having less nitrogen, or because you know that for this area has a lot of nitrogen, that is why you are recommending the northern
Yeah, you see, in farming,
regions?
the best thing is
Okay, so before we continue, I have a bonus for you. Remember, I made this video on cashew farming and coconut farming. And under that video, I had a lot of people requesting if I can assist them to acquire a farmland. Yes, so today I just want you to know there is farmland available for coconut farming and maize farming, and an acre is going for 800 Ghana cedis, but it's limited. So if you get in touch with me early, you will be able to get some. All the background work has been done to make sure the land is free from litigation and other issues. So I'll be leaving my contact in the description section, on the screen, on the channel about page. You can get in touch with me so that I'll take you through the process of acquiring the land plus a document so that you can start farming any moment from now. Remember, the land is for coconut farming and maize farming. Let's continue with our discussion.
before you choose the land for any type of crop,
Mm,
you have to do soil testing,
okay.
and it costs a lot. I know Ghana, we are not used to that farming and soil testing, so we use our own culture testing. But because the soil testing is the best way to go.
Oh, okay. So, for
Uh,
example, you know where I farm
yeah.
the cashew. They never knew that the soil was good for cashew, but
Mm,
before they started, they came to do some piloting.
yeah.
So before they got to know that, oh, okay, this soil is good for cashew,
Yeah,
then
that's the soil testing.
uh,
It's very good in farming. If you
okay,
want to go into commercial farming, big farming, you have to test the soil and see
okay.
to see the nitrogen content, the phosphorus, and the potassium, so that in terms of application, you know what to do. So let's continue on the soya beans.
Okay.
Now you have your land. Then seed is also very important, as it's important in maize. Then you choose your seeds. But soya beans, you see, unlike maize, we have a lot of varieties. Although soya beans too, we have some hybrid, but soya bean is not like maize. So let's
Okay.
assume you choose your seed.
Okay.
And in soya beans, 1 acre you need about 20 kilos.
20 kilos.
Yes, 20 kilos of soya beans.
How much is a kilo?
It's not all that. It was around 15 cedis.
Okay.
So for that one,
That's
that's why I
20
said
times 15.
yes, it's cheaper than maize.
Okay.
Yes, at least 15 cedis. Then you need your 20 kilos of soya beans
For 1 acre.
for 1 acre. And soya beans at times they use broadcast method. When you go to the farming areas or
Mm,
where they farm soya beans and maize, even maize, some people do a broadcast method. You just spread
the seed.
the
So you
seed
just
on the
pick it
land.
and
Yeah,
throw it,
you
spread it.
broadcast. before you plow the land.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it doesn't go into the
No,
soil
yeah,
one
yeah, yeah,
after
yeah.
the other,
Yes, you
like
can, you
hope.
can, yeah,
Like,
you. The best way you can use a lines and plant, but most practices they use a broadcasting
so
method.
that's what you also do.
Yes,
Oh,
if you
okay.
go to Rome.
So, so like, how do you weed the weeds?
Because we have selective.
Oh,
Because we
the
have selective weed decide.
we decide. That's what
When
you.
you spray, it will kill the weeds and leave the
Yeah.
soybeans.
Oh, okay.
But if you go the right method, you have to plant in lines.
Mm,
Hmm. By looking at the nature of soya beans, how tiny it is, and you see in commercial farming because of timing and this thing, and you want to beat terms. If you want to plant 1 acre, if you want to plant 1 acre of soya beans,
okay.
and you work about the labor cost.
Mm,
That's why at times
we do
this
the
broadcast
broadcasting.
system
Oh,
comes in.
okay.
So if about 20 acres, 30 acres, you can get two laborers to do it at a time or just
Mm,
2 days. But if you
oh,
want to plant it but it will take you almost 1 week.
okay.
And the broadcast method, if you do it well, at least the results is almost the same. Although it varies, but it's almost the same.
So you do that before you plow the land.
Yes. So once you get your land, your seed, you do your broadcast method, everything. I say soya beans is very simple and very the cost involved is not like maize. Because after you sow, you see this one in maize, you need to apply fertilizer 2 times. But
Okay.
soya beans, as I told you, it's a nitrogen product, it has a lot of nitrogen.
Okay.
So even you don't need a rich land. A loamy soil is not good for soybeans.
Loamy
Yes,
soil.
loamy soil, the very fertile land is not good for soybean. That's why I'm saying that the southern areas, if you grow soybeans, you need a lot of sunshine in a sandy soil. So after that, you will not apply first and second fertilizers as you used to do. Even you will not apply nitrogen fertilizer in soybeans.
Okay.
Yes.
If
At
you apply
times,
it, it
yes,
will disturb the plant.
yeah, it will not disturb, it will grow but not bear fruit.
Oh, okay.
uh So at times they use some foliar fertilizers. We have types of fertilizers. When you get time, we talk about it. You get some foliar or liquid fertilizer that
Mm,
you use to apply, and it's not costly
okay.
like nitrogen fertilizers, NPKs, and so on. For that one, if you get maybe 50 cedis, you can apply for 1 acre.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and the selective for soya beans too. You get maybe 100 to 150 cedis per acre. Selective herbicide.
Heavy.
Herbicide, the one
Okay.
you use to weed, is a selective. When
Okay.
you apply, it will kill that's why they call it selective. It will
Okay.
kill the unwanted
So when you go to any agri shop and say you're looking for selective,
selective. We have selective for maize, selective for soybeans, selective for
uh,
vegetables.
so you just have to add a name.
Yes, yes, the name to it. You get that one. And that one too will cost you not more than 150 cedis
Okay.
per acre. So in a nutshell, soybeans, if you have 2,000, let's say 2,420 cedis,
2,420
420 or
cedis.
2005,
Mm.
you can get 1 acre of soybeans.
Okay, that's the cost of labor,
The
the
cost of
flowering, and
everything
everything.
will be, yeah, 2,000,
Fine, fine.
yeah, 500 approximately.
Okay. And then what of the profits involved?
Yes, 1 acre of soybeans, you can get not less than 8 bags.
8 bucks.
Yes, and
Minimum of eight
minimum year
bucks.
8 bags. And as at January 2022, a bag of soya beans was 1,100 cedis. You are
So what
getting
is
my
the
word.
maximum we can get on an acre?
That's at least 8, 10, but it's not like maize.
Mm.
The maximum you can get 10 acre, 10, 10.
Oh, okay.
But it depends on seasons and time. You see, soya beans, it can give you a yield, but season and time is very, very important. So at least you can get 8 bags. And a bag is 1,100. You get 8,800.
Okay.
So if you subtract your 2,500 from it, as I told you, it's very good business,
Okay.
and it's a good because all all the aspects in soybeans is not like maize. You see, you know the urea, you know the MEM infestation. Listen, there are a lot of costs in maize that will not be applied so far as soybeans is concerned.
Okay.
Uh, and also It's all about marketing.
Okay, so what about the harvesting? Are you the one to do the harvesting, or you need people to,
Yes,
the
this one, the
buyers?
harvest cloth is there. The harvest cloth, when they harvest 1 acre, they will get they will pay at least 120 to 150 cedis per acre.
But how long does it take for for you to start harvesting?
Soya beans like maize,
3 months.
yeah, 3 months and above.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So I hope you got value from this video. If you want to go into farming, you can also go consider going to soya beans farming. You don't need so much capital. You need about 2,500 Ghana cedis, and the profit you start to make too is about
8,000,
8,000 Ghana
800. So when you, so at least you get 2,000, 8,800 minus 2,500.
500. So you're supposed to get like
As
6,000
in
Ghana
very, very
cedis
plus.
profit in the next 3 months.
Yeah.
How many times can you plant
Soybean
in a year?
once.
Once in a year.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because it's at the northern, three northern regions, and the farming season there is once.
Once. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's supposed to be once in a year. And which part? When are you supposed to do the planting?
You are talking about.
I mean, which month in a year are you supposed to do the planting?
You see, as I said, the northern belt, it start around June, July.
June, July.
That's
Okay.
where the season starts. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Let me know which aspect of the video you enjoyed most. I'll be leaving his contact on the screen and the description section. You can get in touch with him for more agriculture information and guidance. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.